Hello, welcome back. Exciting times today. I've just been on my B&M hunt, and as you can see, we have success. I've been to I've been to three B&Ms this morning. The first two had nothing other than the sets from earlier this year, and I very nearly didn't go to the third one, but I'm glad I did because here we have this year's October sets, even though it's December. So let's get into them. I should just say this isn't all of the sets. There's obviously the First Doctor and TARDIS one, and the Fifth Doctor Android one from Earthshock, which were not in the shop. Hopefully they're soon to come. So I'll put those probably in a part two. So we'll start this off with the Five Doctors set. Now the eagle-eyed among you will have noticed there are two here. And no, I didn't just randomly buy two for no reason. We have on the left here the version that comes with the Cyber Leader, and on the right we have the Cyber Scout or drone. I don't know what you'd call that, just a normal Cyberman. So I wanted one of each variation because I'm a collector-y person. Which one to open though? I really can't decide. To be honest, I think I'm going to open the Cyber Leader. Mostly because I've wanted an Earthshock style Cyber Leader for a long time, and it's great to finally have one. So let's get this one open. Backdrop. Figures in the plastic. Let's get them out of the plastic. So straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this set is fantastic. I think it's probably one of the best sets that B&M have done in these 3-pack forms. I know we necessarily haven't really got any new sculpts here, other than the Raston Warrior robot there in the middle. But it's so good. The way they've reworked these, right? First of all, I'm going to say, this John Pertwee, one of the best I've seen. Right, I'll bring this detail up. Can you see that? Paint on his cloak is really sharp. There doesn't seem to be any wobbly lines or paint bleeds. If that'll stay in focus. Thank you. And then the back, look at that. That's brilliant. In different shades, they blend so well. Obviously, this opens the door for the new chest piece to be used again. Let's see if that'll focus. Focus. Nearly. We nearly got there. There we go. Oh. Okay. It's being temperamental today. We'll deal with it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother to go over all the articulation. Everybody who's watching this probably knows it. But yeah, obviously you can remove this cape. I won't do it for the video because it will take 10 years to do. But yeah, the head is actually really more movable than it is on previous variants. I've had it in the past where the head of the John Pertwee figure is really stiff, but this one seems to move really easily. I don't know if that's because it's like a cheaper plastic. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to plastic. But yeah, I really love this variant, and that will be nicely displayed on my shelf. So there we go. There is your 5 Doctors, 3rd Doctor. Right, we've gone really out of focus again. So there we go. We're back in focus again. Right. Raston Warrior robot, obviously using the Axon body, which is probably about 10 years old, that figure now. But I really like what they've done with it. Obviously they've got this very shiny metallic look on the head. There's the back of it. I'm really sorry this isn't in better focus, guys. I apologise. Let's see if I can get that to focus in. There we go. Just using my phone today, so it's a bit, it's not the best quality, but it will do the trick. There you go. Nice shiny metallic head there. I think they've done a similar thing on the, they've got a similar head sculpt for the, what they call the androids from the Earthshock set. A little bit different though, they're not the exact same. New hands. I like that. Should I give them a wiggle? See if they move? Yeah, they're just your standard twisty hands. That's cool. Quite nice to pose, this one. And he stands all right as well. So yeah, very nice. And finally, probably my favourite part of this set, we have the Cyber Leader. A figure that's been one of the big wants of mine for a long old time. Look at that. I love the way they've painted in these black, the black handlebars. They've left the gaps, which is obviously screen accurate. Can we focus? There we go. Looking really good. I mean, other than that, it's not too different from the Attack Cyberman that came out in... Actually, I think it was a B&M set itself, wasn't it? We had an Attack Cyberman. I can't remember what year it was. Was it 2016? Someone will know. You can let me know in the comments. But it's very similar to that. The boots are obviously Attack boots, but from the Five Doctors, not Earthshock. I'll just get you out an Earthshock variant to compare this to. Let's zoom back in. I'll say zoom back in, focus back in. So, here we go. There's an Earthshock Cyberman. Obviously, the main difference is the eyes. The gun, I believe, is slightly different, but actually, there's not much difference, I don't think. Yeah, there ain't a lot of difference in the gun. I remember the Attack one had a very slightly different shade. But obviously, the eyes are that kind of much darker colour rather than the, I don't know, still slightly grey ones on the Earthshock set. But yeah, it's going to be nice to have a Cyber Leader in front of all the Earthshocks. Here you go. Let's have a little... Let's move these two out of the way for a sec. I've wanted to do this for a long time. Right, here we go. Cyber Leader. Cyberman. I've got a few of these. Look at that. That's what we all want to see, isn't it? As collectors, look at that. Awesome. So there we go. Let's move all these Cybermen out of the way now. And there we have it. The Five Doctors set. 2 variants available. This one with the Cyber Leader, and the other one that you can see there in the background that has the regular Cyberman. I'd maybe recommend picking them both up if you want to build a little army. I like to keep one boxed, so I'm probably going to keep that one in the background boxed. If there's any left, I might pick another one up at some point, but no, great to have this, and it's great that it's finally here after a long wait. Next up, we have the 2 History of the Daleks sets, Set 6 and Set 8. In chronological order then, we'll start with the Evil of the Daleks set. So, as you can see, Black Dome, Emperor Guard Dalek, and we have the what's the word? Can't think of it. Whatever it has the pupil in the eye. Only one of the 60s ones that have that. So let's get it open. Bonus tip, if you like to keep your boxes in good condition and you want to ever put the Daleks back in, you can open this bottom bit. There's no tape involved, so you can just kind of fold it back into place if you ever want to close it up. But yeah, little tip for you there. Nice Emperor Dalek backdrop, and here are your Daleks. So, one Emperor Guard. It's got the nice orangey dome lights, which I think are very nice. Doesn't look too dissimilar to the Toys R Us. Oh, sorry, camera's wobbling there. Doesn't look too dissimilar to the Toys R Us one that we saw in 2013. Have I got it to hand? No, it's at the back of my shelf. It'll take 10 years to get. Yeah, no, it doesn't look too dissimilar to that. I think this middle section's a little bit lighter. But yeah, nice colours, nice and bright. Will pop on the shelf. I think they've gone for the smaller iris here. I think that's one of the few differences. You know, other than that though, it's your standard Dalek. Nothing that we haven't seen before. And then of course this one. Dome's a little bit stiff to start with. But obviously this has been talked about because it's the first 60s one we're getting that has that pupil in its iris. So yeah, cool. Not much else to say about it really, other than a nice 60s set. And I think that's the last of the 60s sets. There's been a lot of silver and grey. No, hold on. Not silver and grey. Silver and blue on the shelf. So yeah, we've come to the end of the silver and blue era. Time for some 70s Daleks. So here we have the Planet of the Daleks collector set from 1973. Let's get it open. There's your nice backdrop from Planet of the Daleks. And here are your Daleks. Alright, let's get it out of the way with. You ready for the cool bit? Doo! So yeah, that's right. These heads open, these lids open. As seen in the episode, this was recently revealed. I think this was kept quiet. Because I think originally people were a little bit disappointed that these were very generic Daleks. I liked them anyway before I knew about this, to be honest, because they're gunmetal grey, and who doesn't want a gunmetal grey Dalek? Especially as the day set, you'd have to buy loads of those and get a load of gold Daleks that you didn't necessarily want. But yeah, so for the reason that these lids open up, they've got a little hinge on the back. Is that going to focus? There you go. You see that little hinge. Yeah, obviously I'm sure there's going to be some people that complain that, oh, but I want to display my Dalek from the back and it looks rubbish now. Nah, well, fair enough if that's you, but no one really does that. I think you're mostly going to go sideways or face on. So yeah, great paint job. I think this is pretty much the same paint job as the Day Dalek from the earlier set this year. But yeah, no, I really love these. This lifting lid is the highlight of this year's sets for me. Look at that. That is bloomin' cool, if you ask me. Look at that. Awesome. Very unique. We've obviously never had this before. Yeah, love it. So, there we go. Those are the awesome Planet Daleks. Wait, have I shown you the... I don't know if I've shown you the mutant inside. Let's get that to focus in for you. I know my camera's being really annoying today, but there you go. So you can see his little screen there that he's working away on. It's obviously a sticker, but I think it does the trick. So there we go. Those are your Planet of the Daleks. So that's part one. Hope you've enjoyed it. These have been awesome figures, actually. Really glad to have picked these up, and I shall be on the hunt for the TARDIS and the Earthshock set that will hopefully appear very soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you liked it, and I shall catch you later. Bye-bye.